Yo, what up? So I just realized I didn't do a Flashback Friday or Throwback Thursday last week. Main reason I didn't do Throwback Thursday, man, because I couldn't find at the time I couldn't think of a interesting story to tell. So, and then for like Phantom Friday or Flash Friday, I forgot what I'll call it. I just forgot to do it. So, this is on the 11th. I think this was Tuesday, I believe. This is the block acceleration. Actually, a pretty good day. So, like, with the times, I hit all under 2 for 10 meters. And then I was actually able to finally get to the 2.9s through 20. This is really good. Like, I may just focus on really harping in on my technique and setting up my acceleration instead of just blasting out and stuff. And I think it went really well. So like the averages for the 10 meters was 1.886. Then for 20 it was 2.9. Then for the best 1.85. And then 290 for 20 again. And then I see right here the averages from 10 to 20 was about 0.10. Well, that's the average from these two marks. And then from the best 105. So again, it was a pretty good acceleration day. I think I did some strides afterwards, but I felt really good that day. And yeah, I think the starts are starting to start coming in. And then this is max velocity, which is on the Thursday. And this time again use the leisure time system on the basketball court, so times are about 9% slower than what they would normally would be. But today was a pretty good day. Last week was a good day. So I did two ways. I did a standing start and a 4-point start. Of course, it's just a warm up, but I kind of want to see what was the difference between the two. And 4-point was a little more faster because like halfway through. Game itself a different cue, so we'll get to that. So yeah, so I hit 102, 103, 107. The 107, I think I was floating a bit too much, that's why I wrote it down there. So then when I went to the 4-point stands, like more so like the start, kind of similar to actual race mechanics and stuff. So for the 104, I feel like I lost a little bit of control. I felt like my legs were just behind me and stuff, so I felt like I needed to be under control. Then with 306, let me see what the story yet. So with 306, I actually slipped starting getting out, so I was like, okay, got it honed in. But then the next one was a doozy. So one flat on, remember, just a basketball court. So one flat, which I think equates to about 0.91. Yeah, about 0.91, and felt really good. Like. So for this one, the star. So this way, like it says, move feet up in the air. So pretty much like what I kind of notice here is that usually when I'm in the 4-point stands, because I always notice something different with me sprinting from a standing start and sprinting from a 4-point start or like block start or whatever. Is like usually in the standing start I'm a lot more control and if I'm more up in the air, but with the 4-point stance I feel like I'm too close to the ground, and I oftentimes, like especially from the 10 to 20, it's like I'm just landing too quickly and I'm adding extra steps. So for the 105 I was like, okay, do the 10 to go to 10 meters like usual, but I want to be in the same position I would be in if I was in the standing start from 10 to 20. And made a good difference. Like I felt really good. I felt really fast. I felt under control. And yeah, so 105, one flat pretty much. So 1005, and then the last one was a 103. So then here we go to the averages. Standing start was a 104. The 4-point stance was a 103. And then overall 1036 stuff. And then best 102 from the standing start, which equates to 0.929 or 0.93. And then from the 4-point stance, like I said, 0.915. And then this is converted time, so from standing start average 0.95, and 4-point stance. Ooh, excuse me, 0.9937 seconds, or 0.94. So slightly faster. So just overall converted time. So yeah, so I felt really good. Throughout the last training week. Feeling strong. So now I think what I need to do, I think on